Hey, Farmer John, what's a tasty beverage in your cup?
Yes. This is full strength H2O, baby.
Hey guys, it's Friday, May 24th, and it is Memorial Day weekend 2024.
Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day. You
It's
know what
the
that
dirty
means?
people.
We're the dirty people. We are dirty in places that I can't even say. So anyway, we got 6 cubic yards of mulch delivered. We're mulching the bed. We're getting some of the final coping stones on. I'm planting some flowers that I grew from seed. So we thought we would give you a quick look at what we have going on here. It's super exciting content. So there goes FJ. Not only is he a good shopper, not only can he tell you the benefits of buying seed over spending all that money on plants, he can move some mulch.
Man in a shovel, dude.
This is already several loads. You can see how wide it was out in the street. It's been about an hour. John's been moving it, and we're spreading it at the same time. So, you know, to get all this in bags would cost substantially more than the $230 we paid around, and that included delivery. Yeah. So anyway, this is the way to go, you guys. But this is no joke. So if you're, if you have a bad back like I do, and you can only get it done slowly, wear a back brace, and
you don't have a bad back.
And just don't fill up your wheelbarrow that much. Just take it easy on yourself, So anyway, we still have some weeding to do, but I love when the beds have a fresh layer of fresh black mulch. I prefer the black mulch. At one point in my life, I wanted orange mulch. And this is not to criticize anybody else who likes orange mulch, but we were dealing with a landscaper and we said, well, we want the orange mulch. And he said, you want Wawa mulch? And we were like, what does that mean? And he said, oh, that's what color we put in all the Wawas in commercial buildings. You don't want orange mulch. And ever since then, I never wanted orange mulch again. And I just love the fresh black stuff. I like the way it looks. It's triple shredded. It is dyed. I don't know what they dye it with. For some strange reason, I love the smell of mulch. I don't know why, but I know it's probably not good for me. But anyway, look how nice it looks with a fresh dressing of black mulch. And I'm about to plant my salvias that I grew from seed. And I started them this year. I started them, this batch here, I actually started it not until April. And you really can't tell the difference from the ones that I started in March. So I'm hoping that these are going to put out a nice big flower this year still. So these guys are going into the beds here in between the Casino Gold junipers. And you can see here's the one foxglove that I bought from Lowe's the other day for just under $13. And the rest of those small seedlings there are a combination of mixed color foxglove, columbine, and Canterbury bells. So next year we'll see them. Hopefully this year we'll see them, but they'll be peeking up on top of all of the junipers. And this area here is going to fade down into a swale to encourage the water to run this way when it rains heavy. So we'll see how that goes. We're always hoping for the best. You plan for it to go one way, it tends to go another, but we'll see. So this is Violet Queen Salvia I got from Botanical Interest. And the roots are coming out the bottom. It's pretty heavy. These guys have been growing even longer. These are the ones I started originally. The empty cells that were in there had overflow amaranth. But look at those roots coming out. They definitely want to go in the ground. Did I really just do that to myself? But yeah, so now I got to figure out final placement for them. We got to get all this mulch smoothed out. And as usual, it's almost 5 o'clock at night and we're really just seriously getting started on this project now. So, but the mulch didn't come until 3 o'clock. So anyway, I got to get to work. All right, let's see how these look coming out. Oh my goodness, perfection. So for a $3 pack of seed, I have 12 plants here. So 12 times 20 is what, you guys? Help me out here. That's how much one salvia plant is at Lowe's, $20. Hey guys, it's the next day, Saturday the 25th, and we just couldn't get all that mulch out of the street. Farmer John got, I shouldn't even say we, it's Farmer John. He moves it out of the street and I helped to disperse it properly, but it was 8:30 and I said, look, we can't get all this mulch out of the street tonight. It didn't come until after 3 o'clock. Someone stopped and held us up yesterday and had a 2-hour conversation that we really couldn't afford. we were trying to get all the stonework finished, and the 2 hours that we lost killed us. But somebody needed to talk, so we gave them that time. They were in need, so we gave them the time. And here we are, another Saturday where we thought we would be sitting out here having coffee in the yard in the morning and resting with the boys. We're working. So Farmer John is now freshly mulching the daylily bed back there. And what I wanted to show to you right now is that I was doing the dishes this morning, and our little black swallowtail butterfly was out here laying eggs, and I can see the eggs this time, so I want to show them to you. Right, you guys. So, oh, that's a bee or a wasp. There is the egg of the black swallowtail. Isn't that so exciting? Now, there are a few in here that I saw, so they've been working away. Let me see if I can focus in on another one for you. Oh, goodness me. Now I'm focusing and I'm seeing a bunch of them. So the exciting part is if they're all going to actually become caterpillars. Here's a good sign. We have a happy little ladybug living inside of the dill where the butterflies are, so she'll get to the aphids, which is great. Wow, it's 1:45 already. We've been working all day. I just went back and harvested some lettuce. Let me show you what it looks like. I will be so sad when my beautiful lettuce is gone, and it's getting close to being gone because it's so hot, starting to bolt. So I love these speckled bits of fleshy butter gem. The Forel and Schluss is similar, very, very colorful. Love having lettuces with these colors in there. We love having sandwiches with a big chunk of our own ruffly, beautiful lettuce. Cut and come again, so you don't have to rip the whole entire plant apart. You only take what you need. Look at this beautiful bronze beauty. This is such delicious, crunchy lettuce. So I'll take this in. This is called Cimarron, which is a red romaine, obviously. These are all of my favorites. So there's like 20 varieties of lettuce in here. Again, Forel and Schluss. There's a Great Lakes variety in here. This is a kind of like an iceberg type. Beautiful, crisp, every bit of lettuce flavor that you want it to have. Very, very hydrating. So with the heat, it's all starting to bolt, so it will be going away soon. Earlier when I was out here giving everything a big drink, I noticed that the cosmos were starting to open. And right now I have my whole entire tomato bed is full of cosmos volunteers. So it's all going to be a surprise to me, but now they're starting to open and the varieties are just kind of scattered through the tomato bed. So let me show you what opened so far. I saw this baby sitting here while I was watering and I was like, oh my God, I have to show everyone. I think this is one of the picotes. It could be some sort of a candy stripe maybe. I'm pretty sure that this one here is a picote, and they just all have different you know, amounts of the, like, just the variegation around the tips, and it looks painted, so I can't get over how beautiful it is. There's a fresh new apricota opening. Very tiny. They're all very tiny this year. I'm not really sure why. Hopefully I'll get some big giant blooms. And this here is a candy floss red, but kind of reminds me of red rubino. So I think red dazzler will probably look very similar to these. I don't care. I love them all. This one here is Japanese Kira. Very similar to apricot lemonade. Again, very tiny. I'm not really sure why, but I love it just the same. This apricota on this side is a little bit bigger than the first one I showed you. I'm trying to work with the light here. It's after 12 o'clock, so the sun is very high. It's very hard for us to see the screen on the camera. Gorgeous. I love walking by the chamomile and just brushing up on it, and it it releases this beautiful green apple-like fragrance into the air. And I have a bunch drying in the house, but I do have to clip some more. Oh my goodness, it smells so wonderful. So I can save it for tea and for bird food because the parrots love it. Now we have progress on the dahlia, or one of the dahlias. So obviously I would say it's going to be a yellow flower. I cannot wait to see what it's going to look like. It's probably going to look a lot like a zinnia, but any day now, guys, so you have to stay tuned for progress on our dahlias from seed. I'm standing here and get swept away in creating videos because I realize when we go back and watch our own videos how much things change and how much things progress, and I reflect back on the things I'm going through and how I got through it. You know, the past 8 weeks have been very difficult between the construction and back pain, but I'm feeling better. I don't have a back brace on today. I don't have a knee brace on, but we are extraordinarily tired. You know, and to the defense of the universe, we have been working non-stop. I think last night we went to bed at around 1 o'clock, and the alarm went off at 6, and neither one of us could really get out of bed until a little after 7. So the little bit of extra rest helped, but we were hoping to have a long, truly like a long weekend. And side note, I might have peanut butter on my face because we just ravenously ate apples with homemade peanut butter on them. And I think I might have got it all over my face and had one of those I don't really care moments. But anyway, you know, John has the stamina to just stay bent over with these projects for days on end. So it's been 8 weeks that we've been working on the front wall project. I think today is the final day. He's outside placing the final capstones on. We'll be pulling the mulch to it, and then that will be considered done until I get all of the perennial flowers in there that I grew from seed. And we're on to our next projects, which are going to be more substantial than I ever imagined. So we just keep working, and I always joke around and say I'll rest when I'm dead. So I'm just going to keep working as long as I can and as long as my body will allow me. Here's my little Gwenny Faye. Gwenny Faye, I call her Gwenny Faye. Gwenny Faye is sitting, soaking up the sun and patiently waiting for the little tiny butterfly eggs to hatch. There was a caterpillar in here, and I never came back with the camera, and I'm trying to find it so I can show it to you, but I was very excited when I saw it. So hopefully it's in here living its best life and eating up all of the dill. I can see the eggs now. Oh my goodness, there's so many eggs from the butterflies. It's so very exciting. So as soon as I spot the caterpillar, I will promptly come out and get some images of it for you. The Tithony Mexican sunflower is doing its thing, you guys. It's going to be opening up flowers very soon. Lots of flowers at that. Very close to my kitchen window. I can't wait to see the hummingbird come back and all of the butterflies. The activity on the Mexican sunflower is priceless. And I'll always have this flower growing in my yard now, forever. So I'm gonna head in, like I said. I'm gonna go in, my lettuce is wilting, and I'm going to get this rinsed up. And we'll see how the day ends. So, you know, if you're curious to see how all the mulch turned out and what the wall looks like, you gotta stay tuned for the next video, you guys. Please subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, found it entertaining, maybe you found some of it helpful, who knows. If you're new here, my name is Leigh, and you always see Farmer John putzing around in the background. We're suburban gardeners here in northwestern Burlington County, New Jersey. And we are, you know, trying to become low-key suburban homesteaders even, because we're vegetarian. So hopefully if you're curious about our journey, how to get started on growing a suburban home garden, how to be a vegetarian if you want to talk about that. We're always open to hearing what it is that you would like to see. So if you got to the end here and you're hearing this part of the conversation and you want to make some suggestions about what kind of content you would like for us to cover, we would be more than happy to do that for you, because we want to bring value. It's important that we continue to inspire you. And while our garden we consider to be on the large side, for a ½ an acre, we are now consuming a good bit of it with actual vegetable and flower gardens. We feel that flower gardens and vegetables go hand in hand because you have to attract the pollinators. And if you're going to attract the pollinators, you have to feed them. So we're giving them everything that we can. So anyway, you guys, We hope to see all of you in future videos. We enjoy hearing from you, and we hope that you'll make some comments and so on. So anyway, thanks again for spending your afternoon with me. I sure hope to see you in the next video. Who is that? Who is it? We came in to get a reprieve in the air conditioner and clean cages, didn't we? Right now we need to look out the window and see what Daddy's up to. Let's look out. All right, Doc. We took a break. You ready to go? You ready to go and get some work done? Okay. What are we gonna do? What do we have to do still? We have to clean the cages. We have to make some lunch. We have to cut the grass. We have to do the dishes. Oh, and I'm making a homemade lemonade treat for Daddy. We're gonna make homemade strawberry lemonade, aren't we? Yes, we are. It's gonna be yummy. Is it going to be yummy? Yes, it is.